Yeah, all the eyes on me.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. You look at the Bulls. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
And looking at Chicago, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Now here's Pierce. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Crawford. Second shot opportunity. Paul can't get it to go. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Crawford. Lays it up off the glass. Over the last leg of the regular season, Greg, the intensity level, and we can feel it right now, it has really risen.
And Kevin, there's just so much talent in the NBA. And what separates most teams is the desire, the effort, and the focus.
Here's Grant following the score by Jamal Crawford. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. To the paint. Here's Griffin. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Paul passes to Pierce. Dang against Griffin. Over Dang. And it's rebounded by Covington.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Dang, a screen on Paul. Butler against Paul.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Bulls shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Butler. At the elbow, it's Noah. There's the drive. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And just went right at him, right? Noah straight down the lane for that finish.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Paul. Outside, Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Dang. And taken away by Paul. It's Pierce with the drive. Jordan outside. Back to Pierce. Here's Crawford. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nifty look by Pierce that time. Passing, moving the ball instead of taking his own shot.
Noah with a screen on Paul. Now Butler. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Noah, the pass to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
The Clippers trail. Paul looking over the floor. Rebound by the Bulls. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Here's Paul. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Jordan passes to Griffin. Over Dang. And it's good off the back rim and in. Griffin's got 5 now.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Butler. Up and in on the layup.
The well put together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there. Not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Now here's Paul. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Pierce against Covington. Pierce kicks to Paul. From deep three-point land. Dang grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 3. Noah with a screen on Paul. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Jordan. Noah with a screen for Dang. With his first shot attempt, and the shot falls short this time. Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. To the inside. Jordan down low. Grant on him. Some solid defense from Grant. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Chris Paul.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Paul. Still scoreless. Griffin's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bogut with a screen on Griffin. From the corner. No good from Spates. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Pierce. Another shot. Griffin. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The shot's good.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now, a look at the teams leading the NBA in steals since the All-Star break. 4th, the Clippers.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
Jordan against Bogut. Here's Paul. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Green, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Crawford kicks to Paul. Down low. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
on the interior, it's mandatory that you play through contact.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Crawford passes to Jordan. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's now only a 1-point Chicago lead. Gay sets the pick for Spates. Shoots over Griffin. Here's Gay. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. And here are the Clippers now. Here's Paul. No scoring in this one. That gives them the lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And then Gay with the dunk.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Paul. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Offensive rebound, and it's Pierce in the corner. Pass to Griffin. Over Gay. Griffin's shot is off. The Bulls have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Green finds Spates. Over Pierce. Off the left rim and out. The Clippers shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Crawford, no luck. Chicago leading. Richardson the pass to Spates. Excellent D there from Pierce.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Griffin a screen on Richardson. To the middle.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Tyson Chandler is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Dudley comes in for Paul Pierce. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. That's Felton in for Chris Paul.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Chandler. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's getting around 8 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Parsons checked in for the Clippers. Here's Young after the Clippers pick up 2. It's tipped. Takes it out to Covington. And another miss by Chicago. The Clippers in the lead. And the wide open shot from Redick. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Parsons. Young against Dudley. Young, no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Clippers. Parsons dishes to Dudley. Outside, Redick. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
You never know what Redick is going to do, which is how he gets defenders to foul it.
A different look for the Clippers. West comes in for Griffin, and Paul subbed in for Parsons. Bulls trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sanders sets the screen for Lawson. Tries again. Young outside. And it's Sanders with the finish.
Can you believe that? Human highlight reel.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Dudley with a screen on Young. And Redick, here we go. And the basket is good. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Playing with great rhythm. When Redick has space to get the floater off, he's going to make it happen.
Siakam, a screen on Paul. Lawson the pass to Siakam. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lawson against Paul. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Young. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top, leading by just 1. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now here's Dudley, following the missed shot by Larry Sanders. Here's Redick. Chicago grabs the miss. Sanders has got 5 rebounds tonight. Siakam, a screen on Paul. Lawson the pass to Siakam. Can't connect from short range. And here are the Clippers. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Now, here is Young. Siakam, a screen on Redick. Here's Young, driving the lane.
And, you know, more times than he doesn't, out of the pick and roll set, Young is going solo for himself.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles calls timeout. You know, Greg, coming into the season, Russell Westbrook was the heavy MVP favorite. Now that he's the face of the Thunder franchise, I think he welcomes it.
Yeah, Westbrook and Durant were an incredible duo for 8 years in OKC. But Durant left for the Bay Area, and now people are calling this season the revenge tour for Westbrook. We all know he can stuff the stat sheet.
Grant, that's good.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Los Angeles with another miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Butler against Paul. Grant outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
To Paul. 5 to shoot. Over Butler. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Chris Paul. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Noah with a screen on Paul. Paul against Butler. Butler on the move. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Butler not afraid of getting bodied up on the drive. I mean, he'll work right through that contact and finish at the basket.
Now here's Dudley. He has 5. Paul outside. 4 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Monday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And it's Butler with the jam.
You know, Butler is simply a winner. He knows exactly how to get himself going offensively.
Outside, Redick. Chandler with a screen for Redick. Dang grabs the miss. Tang's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Grant goes in, and the shot goes in. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Paul kicks to Redick. On the wing, Chandler. Pass to Dudley. Shoots over Covington. And the Clippers miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Shots good from Butler.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Clippers trail by 9. And here's Redick. Inside, it's deflected. Stolen by Noah. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Butler attacks in transition. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stretch for the Bulls?
Well, they're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Nasty. Talking filthy. Butler punching it and getting his teammates on the bench amped up.
Pass to West. Ball against Butler. Chandler dishes to West. Chandler is screened. Redick passes to Chandler. He gets that one.
Chandler seeking out his offense is a pleasant sight, especially when he's able to post up deep.
Noah with a screen on Paul. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Spates checked in for Dang. Gay comes in for Robert Covington. Green, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Richardson in for Butler. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Chandler. Griffin comes in for West. Paul Pierce is checked in for Jared Dudley. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Richardson outside. Spates with a screen on Paul. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
The shot's good from Paul.
Up-tempo play catches the defense unprepared, not ready. He takes the shot immediately.
Here's Gay. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Griffin.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now here's Gay. 29 points for him last game against Golden State. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Clippers in second.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Larry Sanders is checked in for Noah. Pascal Siakam comes in for Maurice Spates. Young's checked in for Green, and it's Lawson in for Richardson.
Well, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
Now here's Gay after the miss from Crawford. Siakam sets a screen for Gay, and he banks in the layup. Gay's got 6 points.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Now here's Griffin. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Young up top, covered by Reddick. Sanders with a screen on Reddick. Here's Young. And they get it back. Gay dishes to Young. Back to Gay. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Gay's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, good instincts and timing on display there from Gay. Excellent anticipation.
Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Siakam, good.
Everyone playing Young to shoot. There he makes the unselfish play.
Lawson against Crawford. Outside for Reddick. Hits the 3-point bomb. 7 points in the game.
The focus, the precision. Once Reddick gets any airspace to shoot the deep ball, he seizes on the opportunity.
Lawson drives in, and yes, it's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Reddick. Ty Lawson making his last shot. There's Crawford with the 3. Offensive rebound. Jordan. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Crawford looking over the floor. Outside, Reddick. Jordan, the pass to Griffin. Over Young. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Bulls leading by 11. Lawson drives in to the middle. And Young kicks to Sanders. Siakam against Reddick. Here's Sanders. Rebound by the Clippers. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Pierce against Gay. Outside, Jordan. In the corner, it's Crawford. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now, here is Lawson. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
Playing on that front foot and forcing the official to make a call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Clippers trail by 11. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. It's Crawford with the drive. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
One step. And go. His plan was to drive the whole time.
Screen by Siakam. Here's Lawson. Accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Lawson's got 6.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Taking a look here at Chicago, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number one spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? This is exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number one spot. It's just what I said.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Chicago Bulls.
It's all.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 11. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls on him.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Bulls leading by 9. Butler with the ball. Covington down low. Guarded by Crawford. Kicks it out to Grant. Spins over Pierce and stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop. And finished off by Griffin.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Butler goes in. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
The ability to score on the drive. Butler wastes little time tearing to the hoop.
Crawford passes to Jordan. Paul kicks to Crawford. Back to Paul. stolen by Butler. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. And the dunk by Grant.
Butler really known as one of the best defenders in the game. He knows when to get after it and go for steals with those quick hands.
Pass to Jordan. Ball against Butler. Now here's Crawford. Fires from deep. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Chris Paul so smart as a point guard. Any weaknesses in the defense, he's going to exploit.
Noah with a screen on Paul. Butler goes in. Jimmy jousting his way through.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Now here's Paul. He's got 9. And he drives in. Count that one. Paul's got 11 points.
And, you know, it seems like Paul is giving up benches to almost every other player in the league, but he plays big because he knows how to use his body, and he can score inside a lot of different ways. He can finish against bigger players.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounds.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Noah with a screen on Paul. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan.
Well, a chance here to check out Chris Paul. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in steals and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Paul is so good at shredding defenses in the pick and roll. He seems to always be one move ahead.
Butler on the wing. Defended by Paul. Butler kicks to Covington. Paul against Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Butler on the attack.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Clippers trail by 12. All up top, defended by Butler. And Jordan slams it in.
DeAndre Jordan really put something extra on that one, folks. That was a jam.
Dang, a screen on Paul. Butler with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Dang dishes to Covington. There's a screen. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Clippers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here is Butler. 28 points for him. Great D that time from Jordan.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The offensive rebound, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got it back down to single digits for the Clippers.
Putting his hard hat on and getting his hands dirty. Going to work.
Here's Butler. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Butler's got 12 now in this quarter.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Pass to Jordan. Ball against Butler. Here's Crawford. From deep, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Dang, a screen on Paul. Well, their pass it to Dang. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Paul passes to Jordan. Crawford against Grant. Paul for 3. Rebound by Butler.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dang, a screen on Jordan. Here's Butler. Can't hit from 12. Clippers trail by 9. Now Paul. 11 points in the game. Outside Pierce. To the inside. Covington with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. That's good from Dang on the assist from Covington. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Paul against Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Pierce. Nothing on the board. Jordan finds Paul. Back to Jordan. Here's Griffin. And he can't bank that one in. And so it's Dang bringing it up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Paul with the ball. Butler covering. Paul can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 9. Butler with the ball. He has 30. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And then Griffin with the dunk.
What a great job keeping his head on a swivel and finding his teammate.
Dang, a screen on Pierce. Grant goes in. Yep, that one goes in there. Grant's got 13.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
Pass to Jordan. Paul outside. Right side, Griffin. Baseline try. The kick out to Pierce. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Pierce has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Noah with a screen on Pierce.
Man, I like his activity level. You think about it, the defense has to resort to fouling him sometimes to prevent him from scoring.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Noah. Spates comes in for Luol Deng. Rudy Gay's checked in for Robert Covington. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Butler. The Clippers also changing it up. Jared Dudley's checked in for Pierce. Redick comes in for Jamal Crawford. That's Felton in for Paul. Again, Griffin missing. The Bulls leading by 8. Bogut with a screen on Felton. Here's Richardson. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's Redick against Gay. Right side, Felton. Outside, Jordan. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Griffin. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Into the Bulls, shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Green. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside for Redick. Felton against Richardson. Right side, Felton. Takes the 3. And it's Spates with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
He should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Redick against Green. Redick passes to Griffin. And again, the turnover by the Clippers. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You take a look at the Clippers. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And when you look at the Clippers, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. Clippers trail by 10. Here's Felton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Spates with a screen on Redick. Here's Green. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now, here's Felton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that one drops.
Forcing the defense to respond to that mid-range area.
Gay against Dudley. Spates sets a screen. Here's Gay. And the layup's good off the glass. Gay's got 10.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Pass to Redick. And here's Griffin, guarded by Spates. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut back down again to 6 with the basket from Griffin. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Bulls. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Dudley, no luck. The Bulls leading by 6. The Bulls call timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Chicago making some changes. Luol Deng is checked in for Sanders. Gay comes in for Ty Lawson. And it's Jeremy Grant in for Nick Young. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in to what Fred Hoiberg told his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Paul kicks to Redick. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And look at Siakam getting physical, earning that trip to the line.
That free throw, no good. No good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 8. Outside, Redick. Left side, West. Ball against Siakam. Back to West. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Gay, a screen on Redick. The drive by Siakam. Good on the shot. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Look, you can throw Siakam on either side of the pick and roll. Impressive for someone his age.
Redick surveying the D. Down low. Chandler dishes to Redick. No good on that one. Nice D from Deng. Chicago leading by 8. Gay, a screen on Paul. Here's Siakam. Second chance shot. Gay kicks to Covington. Grant the pass to Siakam. Deng, a screen on Paul. A second chance effort. Siakam's shot is off. Clippers trail by 8. Redick passes to Chandler. Paul outside. And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jared Dudley. And Grant drops them both. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. It's stolen by West. And here is Paul. Over Siakam. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing that results in a great look.
Clippers trail by 12. Paul outside. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Trying to end the drought. Just 5 on the clock. Chandler, no good. The Bulls leading by 12. Grant the pass to Deng. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Jamal Crawford picks one up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for one, Luol Deng.
And that one falls for Deng.
And Deng brings a A lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all three levels.
Siakam against Paul. Back to Crawford. Los Angeles with another miss. And David West gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And the Bulls with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. They set the screen. Siakam against Crawford. The drive by Siakam. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Clippers trail by 15. Chandler outside. Pass to Redick beyond the arc. That falls nice feed that time from Chandler.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Siakam against Chandler. Gay sets the pick for Siakam. Rebound by the Clippers. Now Redick. Ball outside. To the middle. Here's West. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
David West really comfortable in this area and just going to work, doing his thing down there.
Siakam against Crawford. The drive by Siakam. And it's sent back by West.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
Here's Crawford, and the lead is down inside single digits.
You know, when Redick passes like that, he makes everything easier for himself and his teammates. And I think he makes them a lot better as a unit, too.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Clippers. Griffin comes in for West.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Bulls. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Assertive take from the young Siakam. You see how mobile he is at that position.
Clippers trail by 10. Knocked loose. One-on-one here. Pass to Covington. Gay scanning the floor. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and Gay can certainly slam it home. Got to keep this guy away from the rim, or he's going to posterize him.
Here's Paul. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The drive by Siakam. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Pascal's a young guy that plays with tremendous intensity. He will not back up at all.
Looking to get it going. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And the Clippers making a change here. Pierce is checked in. Dang, a screen on Pierce. Here's Grant. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. Clippers trail by 13. Inside. Here's Paul. Good, and Pierce gets the assist.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Hit by Gay. Siakam with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively, and then Gay with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Crawford dishes to Griffin. No good that time. Chicago leading by 13. Gay sets the pick for Siakam. And there's the drive. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Siakam's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's where Siakam wants to get the rock. I mean, he's comfortable scoring inside.
Crawford passes to Jordan. Here's Paul. It's Crawford on the wing. Takes a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dang, a screen on Crawford. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
This young fella, Siakam, boy, he's aggressive. He's solid at just understanding how to draw the foul.
Siakam hits them both. And it's the Clippers with the ball. 17-point game. Here's Paul. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Dang, a screen on Crawford. Siakam passes to that, and he jams it with authority.
What's already impressive about Siakam is the versatility. I mean, right there, making a play for somebody else, not only a scorer.
Grant with the ball, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Crawford against Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, well, a lot of people will say Grant's a glue guy, but I tell you, he doesn't need any glue tonight. He is doing this all by himself.
Clippers trail by 19. Paul outside. Pass to Griffin. Outside, Pierce. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
Siakam against Crawford. Gay sets the pick for Siakam. Nice D from Griffin.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You got to improvise sometimes.
Jordan and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And there's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
The drive by Siakam.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Something you notice about Pascal Siakam is his work ethic. This young man will work hard to earn opportunities and then work harder to make the most of them.
1:25 left in the 4th quarter. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's Clippers trail by 14. Pierce kicks to Paul. Pass to Griffin. Over Gay. The kick out to Pierce. Crawford with the ball. Griffin looking around. And Griffin slams it in.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bulls.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Butler.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tries again. Here's Dang, and he uses the glass on the layup. Parsons against Siakam. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of...
My story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating, dog. Man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a